Hello, once again, we're walking through the alleyways in Midtown. I'm here with Eddie Vigil.
Hi. Yeah, Eddie Vigil V, actually.
And we're talking about film today.
Are we?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Yeah, we are. So you have a collective.
Yeah, I'm a part of a film group. We call ourselves Reno Film Collective. That's true.
And we just saw the premiere of Pulling Strings.
Okay.
I was lucky enough to do a few photos for it, but this is amazing. There's a link right down there.
Yeah, he'll put a link in the description or something. Or
actually, I'll embed it in. So
Okay.
just click on that picture right down there.
Cool.
And it blew me away. I mean, you guys have come so far. You've got such talent working with you.
Yeah, I mean, Pulling Strings, I wrote it and I directed it, and that was a pretty big deal. I mean, I hadn't directed a short film for, I'd say, with the group for like 6 or so months, probably longer, and I hadn't really had a decent chance to really push myself with a story. So this one, I pushed myself at every single level with getting some awesome, director of photography, getting a legitimate score involved, and getting myself an editor for once, and so just a lot of new things that I tried on this one. And yeah, the writing was a big part of it, and I was stoked to get this one made.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
So this is part of what's happening in Reno. We don't see all of the creators, and you got started doing this because there wasn't much happening in Reno, right?
Well, yeah, as far as me getting started, I jumped into the film world because I wanted to be an actor initially. And are we going straight?
Yeah, we're going straight.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you have to be careful crossing streets in Midtown.
Yeah, because I initially wanted to be an actor because I thought being in a movie would be awesome. But then I quickly realized in Reno that you don't really get a chance to really flex your acting muscles in the film world around here. So I turned to just producing my own stuff. Wrote, directed, and acted, and a lot of my first things that I did, like my web series, Same But Different, and all that. What was the question?
How did you get started? What struck you to get into? We'll start the film group.
Okay. Right. So like I said, I had a hard time finding places to really... Should we hold for the car here?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Through the web series, I was able to connect and really involve people that wanted to be involved with the making of this little web series. Mm-hmm. And I guess just the way it works is when people see you doing stuff, it becomes a little bit more legitimate and more people want to get involved because they know it's going to get done. People are going to see it. And so I've always been open, because when I first got in, it was hard to, if you reached out to anybody doing film, it's not often that you would be asked to come out and participate and like that kind of thing. So when people come to me, I try to give them that opportunity that I didn't really get, mm-hmm. with being included, and just a really open environment that I try to create with, a safe space to experiment.
You've got different people each time. Not totally different, but a few different people. People just coming and checking it out, and trying the different jobs. They may want to be a director, but they'll do sound because that's what you need on that one, and learning all those different disciplines. Right.
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants to, well, not everybody, most people want to be a director, and they come in and they say they want to be at the top, but it's very important to kind of come in and get a feel for how the group operates, how a set is run, and understand what every position is doing, because you become the best director or best just organizer when you understand what's happening around you. So that's a big part of it.
Now, what struck you to get involved in film? What was it that got you wanting to be in that art form?
That's a good question. No, for me, the biggest thing is I like offering people an outlet to kind of escape from their realities and have a good time. Because that's why I go to the movies. I love like the Marvel movies, the superheroes, for instance, because it's just, they crack jokes and it's a fun time. Like there's high stakes and everything, and it's a world that doesn't exist in our world, and you get to escape there and have a good time. You leave the theater feeling good and like, whoa, that was awesome. So I got in because I want to bring that to other people. Like I try to, I guess my favorite thing is comedy. So even in Pulling Strings, which is primarily a pretty dramatic piece, I made it a point to include moments of comedy because people need that to kind of get through something like that. So I want to entertain and make people feel good.
Okay, so now here's the big question. What's next?
Well, we're already at that, huh? Okay. What's next for me, or what's next for the Reno Film Collective?
What's next for you?
Okay, yeah. So I had this goal for myself to produce like a really awesome short film, which this one comes in at 9 minutes long, which is pretty long for a short in our group, I feel like. But my goal for 2018, which is we're already in the year, right? Today's like the 2nd.
We're there.
I want to aim for something even longer than that. Like, if you watch Netflix, a lot of original shows, like let's say Black Mirror, for instance, is really hot right now.
Yeah.
They have like hour-long episodes, and each one is a whole new story, a whole new cast. I like that kind of stuff, where I'm thinking maybe like a 40-minute, maybe 30 if I'm scared, but it'd be awesome to produce something longer like that. It's kind of my personal goal, and see what I can do. Maybe get a budget, try some different things like that. Because with the Reno Film Collective, we specialize in one-day shorts. So we get everybody together and we shoot and get everything done in one day.
Yeah.
So that's not going to happen with a 40-minute piece. You got to break that up over who knows how long, depending on the intensity of the script. Got a fire truck engine here. But so I want to try to break out of that one-day mentality. For Pulling Strings, we spent a full day. Like I had crew over for like 14 hours for some people to get that one done in the single day. But producing a longer piece would be awesome this year. That's cool. Next for me.
Well, let's go to the second part of that. What's next for the Reno Film Collective?
Okay. As far as 2017 went, it was a big year for the group. I feel like we broke 100 members just recently, this like last week, which is awesome. So I would like to see that to continue to grow, and I just think being consistent is just a great thing to try for another year. I just want to see more people getting involved and more of the same people staying involved. I just want to see all the collaboration happening with all the cool people.
So how would people get in touch with you? Do you want me to put a link down there? Up there?
I mean, you can add me on Facebook if you're from Reno. Like I like communicating like that. You can get my info at my website. Actually, you can put a link of that. My eddievigilv.com. But yeah, I mean, that's the best way of getting involved if you want to get involved with film and with our group specifically. Just hit me up, let me know, and I try really hard to get people involved who want to be involved, and I put it on you. So you just got to show up.
And he does. You show up. You do your thing. Everybody is serious. Everybody wants to help, and the focus is getting the job done. It's very good group of people.
getting it done, and hopefully getting it done right with everybody knowing what their positions are, what their jobs are, and that's kind of the fun part.
And
for
having
me.
fun. I mean, everybody there is serious, but still having a good time.
Well, yeah, I think the fun part, because that's one of the tough things about film, is like when you're new, being on set is just alone is just super cool. But you soon learn that the funnest part, is that a word, funnest?
Yeah, funnest. It is
the
now.
funnest part is producing and getting something, seeing your product come out is the fun part. So you're there and you're having fun because you know it's getting done. Is where you get the enjoyment from.
Oh, awesome. It was great to talk to you.
Oh.
And and see you in the movies.
Okay. Or in the credits of the movie, because I'm not on screen anymore. But yeah.